Uh, welcome to all the people that's going to come in here. I already know the regulars who's going to be in here. I want to say welcome and thank you for joining me. This is a pretty big deal here, man. We got somebody that's on the come up that is vastly growing, the fan base really improving. One thing I do want to give him props for is his promo game. Like he's not scared to go out there, share, tweet, be on Facebook, being active. And like I said, I saw this kid not too long ago when Hitless Battle League and iBattle came together and threw an event, and he was really impressive then. And I kind of wanted to reach out to him then, but I was like, it's early. At the time, he was 16. He just told me for the record he's actually 17 right now, so it's still impressive. But I didn't know his age back then, and I didn't care. But I was like, let me see him one more time. If he impressed me one more time, I got to get him on the show. This weekend, he was in a one rounder against Def the Kid. Shout out to Def the Kid because he was good too.
He was fired.
He was fine. Yeah, he was good too. But you showed me that you got levels that you can hit, and it was hard to match. Ladies and gentlemen, 17-year-old out of New York, Rochester, correct?
I'm actually from Long Island.
Long Island, my bad. Long Island, New York. Let me get that
Everybody
shit.
thinks I'm from Rochester because Tay-Rock said I thinks I'm from Rochester, so he put that shit all over, and so everybody thinks it's Long Island though.
Long Island, New York, Strong Island. You know what I'm saying? This is the one and only. This is Noxx, man. Noxx, I want to say thank you for joining me, man. How are you?
No problem.
Yes, sir.
No problem.
Yeah, man. So let's just get to the bridge, the beginning of this. Like, how long you was following battle rap, like your early starts, and who were some of your early influences that you were like really keeping up with when you was into it?
So I started battling probably 5 months ago or so, maybe
Wow.
less, and but I've been watching battle rap since I was like way younger, since I was like probably 12 years old, 13, and I never thought that I was gonna do it. Like I always was like, I thought it was crazy that they can go up there and memorize like whole rounds and shit. So, but I knew I could come up with bars, right? So I was always coming up with bars, and I was like, I kind of want to use these one day. So when I got older, I just started actually at high school rap battles. I had high school battles against dudes in my school, probably a year ago or so. So I
Mm-hmm.
started off with that. We used to call people out, and I was like, I was killing everybody in my school. So I was like, you know what? Let me try something else. So I moved to the online battles. Right. I was doing great in there. I did Tay-Rock's No Entourage tournament.
Yeah.
I went to semifinalist, almost made it to the finals. And then that's when iBattle hit me up. And then I had my debut. And then I've just been going from there. But influences as battlers though,
Yeah.
two guys that I study religiously are Danny Myers and Real Sick. Those two. Both of them. I
Danny Myers and Real
Danny
Sick.
was the first battler I ever watched. Danny was the first battle I ever watched was Danny and T-Rex, his first one.
Really?
And yeah,
He
and
smoked
then
Rex that battle.
yeah, he did. That was bad. And but Real Sick I've been studying for like the past year. Ever since he battled Mr. Hyde, his I think that might have been his debut on By Battle.
It
I've been
was.
studying him. So those are the two guys for that.
Wow, man. So you got two guys that are consistent. That's a really good thing, man. You got two consistent guys who bring it every single time,
Yeah.
so you can get a good memory and everything of how they work and their work ethic. Shout out to the chat, by the way. I see Westside in here, Slogan in here. I think I seen Mama in here. E Echo the Light is in here. It's a really big group, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, man, I'm dealing with Noxx out of New York, out of Long Island, New York, just talking about his early beginnings in battle rap. So when Lex hit you up, what was that talk like? Because he's a great recruiter. He sees talent. He knows talent. Like, what's been your relationship with him? How has he groomed you for these matchups early?
Well, Lex, the best thing about him is how he's straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I've had battles like where I came out and I thought I did crazy, and Lex was like, "You did all right," and like he's like that. So he'll be straight up, and that's the best thing about him because like every battle, he wants to make sure you're great at. He literally has a plan for each and every one of his battlers, a plan for every one of them. You're not just battling there just to battle. He's got a plan for everybody. You know what I'm saying? A whole thought out list for every single battler, and that's what he has for me. Our relationship has been great. He just booked me against homeschool. I can't really release when that's going down, but me and homeschool is going down pretty soon, and he's just been when I perform well, he makes the talent who I battle better every time. So it's just if you do good, he's gonna match somebody with your energy and how you do. That's what he always does that. So it's like a rewarding thing. Like if you do good, he's gonna get you against somebody better every time, and to benefit you. But so he's been nothing but supportive for me, and nothing but without Lex and without iBattle in general, without like Lex in general is fucking. He's responsible for a lot of my growing. Like I know I've been trying to promo well and perform every night, but he's responsible for a lot of he's given me some great advice, he's done a lot. So that's how that's been. It's been great.
Yeah, shout out to Lex, man. One of the best in the business. And iBattle, I always say I put iBattle personally in my top 5 favorite leagues to watch. So I'm going to be watching you a lot. And like you said, you got Homeschool, who is no joke. They rock with him on that league over there. I just had him in the top 20 battles of the year last year versus Rax, which was a fire battle. When you prepare for a battle, like what's your process like? How long does it take you to write? Like how deep do you get into it with a lot? Because I know you got a lot going on outside. Everybody has a real life, so how long does it take you, and what's the preparation like for you?
It's really weird the way I write because a lot of people just like let bars come to them and then just like write them down and then put it all together in the end. Me, whenever I have a battle, I go to my notes and go like round 1, and I just say I'm gonna write this round 1 now. And to be honest, my Death the Kid round, I wrote that in probably 30 minutes to an hour. To be honest, probably an hour.
Really?
But I made revisions and edits, obviously. But one thing I could write really fast. I could look at anything and make it become a bar. So what I try to do is get certain concepts and turn them into a haymaker. So even if that idea has been used, I find a way to do it unique. That's what I try to do. I try to make sure every bar I say you haven't heard, every single one. And so it really depends though. Like sometimes I'll write really fast and I'll get a round done within like an hour or less, but then sometimes it'll take me a day or two. So it really depends. But my process for when I have it written, then to memorize, I use voice memos. So like I record my round into voice memos and I listen to my own round. So I walk around like the house and stuff, just listening to my round. I fall asleep with it on. So then so then I don't even have to spit it and I still memorize it. So that's what I do for that.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Hey, if you guys in the chat got any questions, please ask. Don't hesitate. Y'all have been here long enough. Y'all know y'all ain't gotta wait. Just ask whatever y'all want to ask. Tay Rock gave you a cosign on Hip Hop Is Real. Huge platform for somebody to say your name. Huge battler for somebody to say your name. Like, have you gotten a lot of feedback from that? People trying to find out who you are and things like that. Talk about that experience.
Rock has always actually helped me a lot, to be honest. That's not the first time he said. Rock has always tries to mention me whenever he can because with the no entourage thing, he really liked me and he gave me a lot of advice too and things I could do. And he when I saw that I was shocked. Like that was one of the dopest things. Like somebody came to me on DM and said, like somebody I never talked to was like, Rock just mentioned you on Hip Hop Is Real. I was like, what? So I went on there, I shared it right away, and I actually turned it into a promo for my Death the Kid battle, because I took the part when he gave me the cosign, and
Yeah.
at the end I was like, go watch the kid that Tay-Rock called crazy on this weekend. So I used that as promo too, and that helped a lot too. But that was dope to see, and I got a lot of like a lot of different leagues also hit me up from that too. So that was dope. That was dope. And I mess with Rock is for the people. Rock is really for the like Rock is a guy. He doesn't have to do any of this stuff, but he really tries to push young battlers and up and coming battlers himself.
Yeah.
He is for the people, like no doubt.
No, yeah. Shout out to Rock, man. When I saw that, I was like, yeah, he's on his way. He got the attention of of a legend, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you're 17 now, and where does this lie as far as your real life? Because I'm assuming school is still a thing for you, and are you nor when I was a teen, I was into sports a lot. I don't know if you're doing any sports, like kind of what's that been like trying to juggle that?
Well, I play football,
Nice.
and
What position?
yeah, I'm a running back and a DN. So I this year, but the thing that's helped me is that COVID has pretty much like stopped all sports. So really, I they start back. Football starts in like March, so I've had time to just write and stuff. But when it starts again, it might be a little bit hard, but I always give myself like an hour out of the day to just write and memorize. So I'll make sure I always get my hour. But I play football. I used to wrestle. Um, I wrestled for a while actually, and I used to no, it's just wrestling and football. But football is like my main sport. It's been off for a while, so I haven't had to worry about it too much.
Mm.
But the only thing that's hard is like with schoolwork and battle rap. That's been it's a little bit tough because school, especially when you get to like I'm in 11th grade. When you get to 11th grade, these high school teachers nowadays they pound you with work like bad. They
Yeah.
had they give you a lot, so I have to make sure I get all that shit done and memorize and write and everything. But it's not too rough though, because but like I said, I'm always working and always writing, so I like doing it too. So
Yeah, man, that gotta be a crazy schedule. So is with this football thing, like where are you trying to go all the way with this to like the league eventually at some point?
I'm trying. I'm going for this is my 11th to 12th grade year. I'm trying to get a scholarship, and I'm not trying to go to the NFL, but I want to get a decently hefty scholarship because I want to go to college for free.
Absolutely.
So, but yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. And I had a great ninth and 10th grade season. Those seasons were great, but 11th and 12th is really where it matters the most for colleges and stuff for football.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really care about ninth and 10th because you're pretty much fully grown 11th and 12th. So they're trying. I need to perform this year, and then I can see where that takes me. But
Yeah, no, that's
that's like a
that's
big thing
dope.
for me.
So, what do your people think about you in the battle world? Like, are they supportive, or are they a little hesitant? Like, I don't know, you should be doing this. Like, where do they stand with your battle rap career so far?
So my family.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a mixed thing to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's like they're all right with it. My mom she doesn't like it too much. You know what I'm saying? She thinks that I should be focusing more on school and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And but I tell her I'm like I have an ability to do this. I have a talent to do this, so I can't waste it. You know what I'm saying? If I can't come up with these bars and shit and not I can't waste them. So I tell her that, and she understands now. Like she's starting to become a little bit more cool about it.
Yeah.
But I try to tell her like soon I'm going to be getting paid for this too. I tell her so like I this isn't just a thing I do for fun. I'm trying to get paid. You know, like I'm trying to do this so I can get paid every battle. I'm trying to be on big leagues. I'm not doing this just so I could be a star on small. Even though I battle's great and I'm always going to be battling there,
Yeah.
I'm battling and performing every night. So with the goal of going to URL and
Mm.
going to King of the Dot and that sort of thing. Like I'm not doing this for like I'm doing it for fun, but I'm doing this to get to the biggest leagues. That's why.
Absolutely, and your aspiration should be that, man, because you definitely at an early age got the skills to reach that. Shout out, that question was by Mama. Shout out to you, Mama. I saw that a little late, but glad I can get that question out, man. Uh, so your next battle is against Homeschool. Date to be announced later. Uh, when you take on a battle, how much homework on the opponent do you do, or is you just
Oh.
writing your craziest versus just based off of what you got, or do you do homework and do personals and things like that?
Um, it really depends on the type of battler.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, if it's a guy I know is going to try to angle me and is going to do that sort of thing, I'll do my homework so I can come up with pre rebuttals and stuff and sort of like break him down too, because it's hard going into a battle against an angler or a guy who does their homework. If you come in there with just punches, it's going to be hard. Death the Kid, I knew he wasn't going to do his homework.
Mm-hmm.
But I could just tell. I knew he was going to come with straight like bars and stuff, maybe some name flips. So that's why I decided to come in there and name flip the shit out of him and come with a bunch of just haymakers. But a guy like Homeschool is different. Homeschool always has something up his sleeve, whether it's an angle or what, and he'll
Absolutely.
do the angle well, and he'll craft it, especially against racks. The eye thing, it's been used before, but he can get an angle and make it so creative. So for Homeschool, I don't want to say too much, but I will be doing certain things differently. I can't go into how I battled Death the Kid against Homeschool,
Absolutely
even
not.
though I have to do something. I have to do things differently. And even though I feel like that round for Death the Kid could easily beat Homeschool, it's just I have to do certain things different because if I just go in there all haymakers blazing, Homeschool can go up next and just stand there and make like a joke, steal the whole crowd.
That's true.
So yeah, so I have to go in there knowing that, and I will do my homework. No pun intended.
Yeah.
So that's,
Nah. Em, I don't know if you asked the question or not, but I see your name being typed by people. So if you got a question, ask it again. I missed it. Um, you got oh oh there you go. Okay, so yeah, Em, ask it again. I'm sorry I missed it, but so you got him coming up. Is there anybody on that iBattle league that you specifically are eyeing in the future? Like at some point, I definitely want to get in the ring with this person.
yeah. There's two people, three maybe,
Mm,
and these are for when I'm far up, further up down the line. But I want to get in the ring with Jables is one of them. Clearly, Jables. When I get to the point of where I am in this position to call him out, I'm
mm,
battling Jables right away, just because I love how he punches and I love his energy and everything.
mm-hmm.
And probably Jables is a definite. Uh, Sick. I always want to battle too. Always wanted to battle Sick. Again, when I'm later down the line,
Yeah.
when I'm in a position to do that. And then if we're talking somebody who's like not as big as them, I like one guy I would definitely like to battle is Kang one day. I would love to just because
Kang, nice.
I Kang is nice. I love Kang's everything about him, man. Kang is dope. He is fire.
Yes, he
So
is.
one day maybe him. But yeah, those are just some names out there, just guys that I like and I would want the challenge for.
Yeah, those are the heavy hitters. The heavy hitters. And shout out to King. He was really dope versus drugs. Really dope versus drugs. That battle was really good. Check
Crazy.
check it out. And for those who don't know, like his battle versus Def the Kid, King versus drugs, these battles were kind of mentioning. They were on Cult 4, Culture 4. Get it. It's on the app, on their app, VOD. It's worth the watch. Trust me. I'm not, y'all know I would not lie to y'all. Um, somebody, Mama's asked, do you think you would ever enter a tournament?
Like is she talking about like a like
like a King
An,
of the Dot style tournament every
oh,
2 to 3
so,
weeks against different people. Would you ever
um,
consider that?
yeah, definitely. Because I know that memorization, I like I could easily memorize. I could memorize around in probably 3 days,
Mm.
3 days or so. Well, like I could probably memorize 3 rounds in a week or less. I could definitely handle a tournament. So yeah, I would. King of the Dot style, Ultimate Madness, whatever it is, maybe the bullpen tournament. Definitely, I would definitely consider joining one of those. But that those are hard because you got to be writing fresh 3 rounds every week. Those are rough,
Yeah,
but I would definitely consider a King of the Dot tournament would be dope. The Grand Prix event was fire,
it really
so
was. Yes, it was.
it was dope. So I would like to join one of those.
Yeah, yeah. Shit, have I battle. I'm pretty sure I battle will throw a tournament. Y'all got enough talent over there to throw y'all own tournament. You know.
That
Uh,
would be sick.
yeah,
That would be sick. I like that.
I think that'd be fire. I'm gonna holler at Lex about that. Holler at Lex about
Hmm.
that. Somebody said you got 4 to 8 bars on you right now. Somebody said, "Are you a freestyler? Can he freestyle? Is that your
I
thing?"
can
That's
rebut.
so you can
I can.
rebuttal, but
I can
freestyle ain't your
rebuttal.
thing. Yeah.
I can rebut freestyling. I can, but I can rebuttal. That's one thing. One thing I've never done it, but I really can because I always think of rebuttals every battle. Whenever I'm battling, whenever I'm battling somebody, I always mid battle and think of rebuttals. But then I'm like, I'm just gonna stick with my shit because I like sometimes I get a little bit like nervous. I'm like, if I mess this up, then my round looks worse.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I just throw them. But I've had some idea. I could definitely rebuttal. Next against homeschool, I'm planning on having at least 2 rebuttals that battle.
Ooh,
Jeff for sure. I'm gonna rebuttal him twice at least.
ooh, yo, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. Somebody said, "What's 30s?"
Oh, so 30s is a battle rap group that I started when I came in to High Battle. I wanted to get my friends Chunk and Z on with me. So and diverse now. So Chunk and Z are 2 new iBattle guys too. They battled on the Colt car too. If you, I don't know if you saw their battles.
Yeah,
Chunk's battle didn't show, but you see Z
yeah. He battled
Market.
Mark Anthony.
He was fire.
30 them.
He
Yeah,
was
I seen it.
he was fire, and so I wanted to get them in there because they came from the same place as me, from uh IG Battle League. IG Battle League is on Instagram. It's an Instagram battle league. That's where I started. I started on there and no entourage. So IG Battle League was like a big it helped me a lot too. And them two, we were all friends on there. So I was like, let's take it to the face to face shit. I was like, let's see how we do. I went on there, I did good. I hit up Lex and I was like, you got to get these guys on there. And so we all got on there.
Mm-hmm.
Then Lex decided to get us on the 30th card. So then I was like, let's start this 30s on the 30th thing. So then we started the 30s on the 30th thing, and we took over the room. If especially in the room too, we were our 3 battles were all in a row. We were damn near taking over the room. It was dope. And now we're gonna be building this brand together for the 30s. There's 4 of us now. We're gonna build a brand and get big together and have people know what the 30s are. So
That's
we're
nice.
gonna be shouting them out all the time, all that type of stuff. It's dope though.
Yeah, no, I like it, man. I like the camaraderie. Like y'all came from humble beginnings with this, so
Yeah.
it's only right that y'all grow together with this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, who else? Somebody said, "Can we?" Oh, he said he can rebuttal. He said he ain't really no freestyler like that. Sorry, I seen Queen in here. Shout out to you, Queen. From We Watch Battle Rap podcast. You guys. I believe Queen. I don't know if you're still in here, but if you're from New York, you definitely should holler at this kid, man. He's really nice. If because I don't know if y'all in his area or not, but you know, of course, yeah. So yeah, and I just hear from your accent. I don't know. It sound like y'all from New York too. So when I be listening to the podcast, shout out to y'all. Y'all definitely should get him on. how important is media in doing promo and things like that? Because you seem to be taking a real liking to this stuff, and you really out there. Like even for this, like you're doing promo, and I appreciate that. There's
Yeah.
top tier battlers that don't do this; they just come on your show and gone. Like how important is that to you in getting that out
I
there?
promo I promo every single thing I promo because promo is huge. I wouldn't be here either. Like I wouldn't be growing as fast as I was if I didn't know how to promo. A lot of battlers don't. That's why a lot of battlers are stuck in a position for years of having 15 or more battles on their local battle league and never going anywhere. That's because they don't promo.
Mm.
They don't know how to grow a fan base. And I learned how to do that because I used to run like a basketball highlights account when I was little, and I used to get crazy views on it. So like I learned from there how some of this stuff works, how like engagement works, how sharing, commenting, liking like in like the first hour can make your engagement skyrocket. So I learned how to do these. There are certain things, the best times to post. So I make my own flyers before battles. I make like 3 different ones, and then I make a trailer before every battle, and then I make my the rest of the 30s flyers and stuff like that. So then they promo, and I make them all look professional. So then it makes me look better, and it's not just some crap like drawn thumbnail and all that.
Yeah.
So I'll do all that type of work. I'll usually come up with a little motto. This was 30s on the 30th, so I'll have that type of thing for each one, and then sometimes I'll like do last minute things like when Tay Rock shouted me out, I made a promo for the battle with his shout out. So I'm promoting is huge, but battlers just don't want to do it. They just they think that just posting on their story, I have a battle this time, is going to get people to watch. No, you have to find a way to engage people and get everybody that follows you and everybody you know to watch that battle. You have to know how to do that.
Talk.
You can't just be like, nobody's going to be like watching your shit if you just post it on your story and you're just like, oh, I got a battle coming up, this and that. No, you have to do certain things. You have to take the 10 minutes it takes to make a good flyer. Take the 10, like it really helps. So that's what I learned too.
Yeah, you're doing a heck of a job, man. I was seeing it. Yeah, because I think I seen your flyer. You did one for this event for Code 4. I seen it, the effects that
Yeah.
you add and things like that. I didn't know who did it, but it turns out you did it, and I thought
Mm-hmm.
that's dope, man. That is definitely dope. Now,
Appreciate that.
are your troops the people that's a part of the 30s? Do they believe in that too? Or are you spreading that message to them to make sure
Yeah.
you guys are out there promoing too? Crazy.
Yeah, that's why I make them flyers too. I make them all that sort of stuff, and I tell them certain things that I learned to make sure they do the same things. Because I want all of us looking professional. So then because we all represent each other.
Absolutely.
So if I do something, say one of us has a bad battle or we choke, that's goes on all of us. People are gonna be like, oh, a 30s member choked, or say somebody doesn't promo at all. Oh, the 30s aren't promoting. So I have to make sure everybody is that's why I make the flyers for them too. So then we can all have our shit looking good and professional. Because I want to make sure we're looked at as a professional group, guys who do their job and stuff like that and don't cause any problems, guys that just go in there and do good. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, like even I will say, like I've had guests on, like you were here, you came, you was on time, you had you were taking this really serious. Mama asks, she always asks good questions. She said, how often do you spar with other battlers? Like,
that's a good question. I spar with a lot of battlers, probably 15 different battlers before every battle. So I'll run my round to at least 15 guys and see how because it's good to hear multiple opinions, different types of battlers. So I'll write all my shit. Once it's all written and finished, I'll go spar with this guy, then this guy, and then I'll get advice from all of them and combine it to make that round as perfect as it can be. So for the Death the Kid round, I probably sparred with good 15 battlers, something like that. Some guys who are better than me, guys who are
any notable names? Anybody that we
know? I sparred with Kang.
Shout out to Kane.
homeschool. Uh, and I don't know if you guys would know the others, but most of them would be more of my smaller battle rap friends. But and also me and the 30s group, we are always, whenever we have our rounds ready, we're always running them to each other because it's kind of boring to just run your round to yourself. You know what I'm saying, with nobody, but it's more fun when you're running it to a friend or somebody over the phone. Mm-hmm. So we're always running our rounds to each other because make sure we are completely memorized and we don't choke because we don't want to be going in there wasting our shots and driving all over there not memorized to choke.
Absolutely. So. Queen, I seen your question, Queen. He said early in his career he was watching a lot of Danny Myers and Real Sick. Said his first battle he seen was Danny Myers versus T-Rex. So I know you came a little late, but yeah, that was his answer. And I thought that was dope because Danny and Real Sick are ultra consistent. So he's following the right people early, and that's very, very important, man. I really do think you got a great, great future ahead of you, man. What so far, in your opinion, what's the best line you've said in the battle? What's your favorite bar?
My favorite bar. That's a hard question, but it's probably the System bar, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought that was amazing.
Yo, it's got to be that one. Or I don't know if you saw it, but the Once in a Blue Moon one.
I saw it. Yeah, that's the hit list joint.
Yeah.
I saw it.
Those are probably my two favorite, but the System one's got it. When I wrote that System bar, I actually wrote that like last minute. It was like it just hit me that I would come up with that, and it really that's definitely my favorite. I didn't even expect they were gonna go that crazy over it, to be honest. Like I thought they were gonna like it, but I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? And it took me over too. Like it really like because I put so much heart and passion into that battle. Mm-hmm. Like so those on stage reactions that I had and stuff, like those weren't like me faking it and like doing it to like throw it. Like they really like that really happened. It's like
I wanted to ask you that.
Yeah.
He really somebody like you got a homie. He's black and he had a PS5 and he really almost.
Yeah. Yeah. That's It was my friend who it happened to. He didn't actually get arrested, but it was sort of like we both got our PS5s out of We went to it was either Target or GameStop. We were walking out. Everybody was walking out with PS5s too because we camped outside for it. We were literally camping outside for about 6 hours. We got it, and then there was these cops, like two of them, when we were walking back to the car and all that. And they said to my friend, like, did you steal that or something? And then I had to like talk to the cops, and I was like, dude, like I'm standing right next to him, and why didn't you ask me anything about it? And then they just walked away. So that's how the bar I came up with it. It happened, and then I was like, I gotta think of something for that because like I wanted to put passion into that line. Like I wanted to have like something from my heart. And then I was like, I have it. I was like, I have it right here. The PS5. I was like, System. I was like, I have it. So if you see me on stage, you could tell it's real too by like how I reacted to it and like how like you could I put my heart into that round literally. Like I put everything into that, everything I had. But that's my favorite. It's got to be.
So far that's mine. The Blue Moon was fire too. That was fire too. But and the fact that you actually got a story with it that goes along with it makes it hit even harder. It resonates. People felt it, man. That was incredible.
And the thing about the line too that kind of got me annoyed is some people were like, "Oh, he's using the I'm not racist. I have black friends" thing. That's not the point of the bar. The point of the bar was like people were like, "Oh, he's saying he has black." No. I was just saying I had a black friend who bought a PS5. I'm not saying I'm not racist because I have black. I'm just saying that I was telling a story in the bar. So people were taking that out and then being like, I was just like, whatever. But that's the point of the bar, though.
Yeah, no. Some people in battle rap, as you keep going, people are going to nitpick everything. So you just gotta, you know what you're writing these bars for. You know how they come across for you, and that's really all that matters, and that's important.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And somebody said, do any of your other friends battle? Like your personal friends you grew up with? Any of those?
One of my friends battles. He doesn't. He's on online battles. Like I said, check out IG Battle League on Instagram. Just look up IG Battle League. He battles on there. His name's Shane, and I just got him into it. He just started battling like a month ago. I'm trying to grow him, and I'm trying to really teach him. You know what I'm saying? The things that I learned, and make him great, because I want him to get on the stages with me too. So that's the only friend I have that does battle. I have battler friends like the 30s and stuff, but my friend, like, we go to the same school too. So I'm trying to get him good enough and get him on that stage. So
That's dope.
he's one of them.
Shout out to Shane. Hopefully we can see you in the future on iBattle with your homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a dope one. But look, man, I want to say I thank you so much, man, for your time. I know you got a lot going on. This I'm pretty sure as because I didn't expect when I threw the like, yo, he's gonna be on the show. I didn't expect it. I wouldn't say go viral, but it's gaining a lot of traction on Twitter.
Yeah.
So I'm sure as more people see that, I seen Debo from Queen of the Ring saying he gonna have to steal you from Lex. He was joking with Lex, and so it's gonna gain traction. You're probably gonna get calls and DMs from other people. So I'm glad I kind of got to this early before you take off, man. But whenever you do get those major looks, hopefully you ain't forget about me. You still come back to the show.
I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back here.
All right. So I definitely appreciate that, man. Is there anything else you want to plug? Anything you want to say to the people before we get out of here?
So just a couple things. IG Battle League. Check out if you if you're an up and coming battler, you want somewhere to battle online to practice. IG Battle League. That's the way to go. You know, shout out iBattle, Hit List, Lex, and all of them. And I'm gonna 30 homeschool. So basically, everybody be ready for that. When it comes, I will 30 homeschool. Mark my words, right here. I said it. I will 30 homeschool. I won't body him, but it's gonna be an edge. I'll give him that. I'm gonna 30 edge him each round.
I like this energy.
Mark it here.
No, it's marked here. I'm gonna send this out. I'm clipping this.
Clip that.
Yeah, it's good. Hey, man, my guy, man, Noxx, man, I appreciate you, brother. Real talk.
You too. Hey, thank you.
Yes, and to everybody else, I want to say thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I got somebody agree with you. He said he will 30 him. Okay, all right. You got people believing, man. Let's go. Yeah, I want to say thank you guys for always tuning in. Y'all know I got a busy week. We're going to be on here rocking. Shout out to Noxx. Shout out to Ibattletv. And shout out to Lex. And we're going to be out of here. And as always, keep it battle rap. Peace. Love.